I'm now joined alongside Lynn. Jimmy's been a great mentor for the sports industry management program at Georgetown. You're at the SEME conference with me. You just saw some panelists. What do you think is the best thing about a type of event like this for young people breaking into the industry?
That's a great question. I think that the best thing is, as I tell the students, I think it's great that they're investing their time. A lot of us that have been in the business for 20, 25 years, there wasn't anything like this. When we were coming out of undergrad or grad school, there was nothing like this. So for a lot of us, it's our way to pay back and give back. And so I've been at every SEME for every year, and you see the energy of the students. It drives you to come, give back, speak, network. And for the students, I think it's fantastic for them to come in they can come into one place in one day, 2 days, and they can meet 50 to 80 execs. And that's just really hard to do. So I think that's the essence of SEME.
Well, now you've been out in the industry, and obviously not just the sports industry. As someone who's a little older than me, not too much older, but wiser especially,
I'll answer that. So last week I was in LA for the World Congress of Sports, right? IMG, great conference. $1,895, $2,000. So who goes there? Well, execs go there. They go there to network. And I was thinking it'd be great for my students to go there, but you can't go there. I mean, that's tuition. So this is like a junior version of that, right? So that's why I think it's so great for the students to come, because you're learning from sitting in the different panel sessions, but you're also networking with not just the executives, but also other students. Like you guys are going to grow up in the business together, and so the more contacts you make here, you'll see 5, 10 years, you're going to be able to help each other, do deals, do partnerships, get jobs.
And especially even if you're not in the sports industry, do you think it's something that it's easy to get once you gain experience in the real world, whether it's working not just in sports, but really anything? I mean, is it easy to merge the sports right now, or?
I mean, sports is really hard to get into, but my thing I tell the students always is brands win. So the important thing is to go try to work for some companies with some brands, because in sports, it's so hard and competitive, but it may not just be, you did an internship at a team, we're going to hire you. Like, go get a job doing marketing for Coca-Cola, or Google or something else, and that can then transfer into a job in sports. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Well, how about those Red Wings?
Those Red Wings are struggling to make the playoffs. They're going to try to come in D.C. We'll see. It's a great team. They're actually the model for the Capitals.
I had to throw it out there because I'm from Detroit, and I obviously, the Capitals, now that I'm in D.C., I'm a huge Caps fan, but if they ever make it to I was at the 98 finals, actually.
Depressing seeing the Stanley Cup awarded on the home ice of Washington. But how come you didn't ask me about the Lions?
Well, that's a separate topic. Look, I've wasted so many Sundays of my life. I think about all the networking opportunities I could have been doing during those 3 hours on a Sunday, but instead I watched the devastating losses week after week. But you know what? I do stick. I might sound a little like I'm flip-flopping here. I do stick with them. They're my team.
That's good. Well, you guys keep coming back to SEME. The more you come, the more you get out of it, the more input we get, and the time that the students spend we greatly appreciate that from the faculty side.
I appreciate your wisdom today. Thank you, Jimmy.